What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of my first time plays videos, where in this kind of, I guess you could say mini-series, I play games which I have never played before for the first time. So today I'm actually playing a new train simulator game. So this one is Train Sim World 6. I believe when this video is published, this game will officially have launched. I have actually bought the deluxe edition, but I'll explain why. Also, fun fact, this is actually the second time I'm recording the intro because it turns out I must have deleted the intro file because, yeah, I generally could not find it. So, Train Sim World 6 comes with 3 new routes at launch. It comes with the Germany route of Leipzig to Dresden. It comes with the American route of Morristown Line, so New York and Hoboken to Dover. But the line I'm most interested in is definitely the Riviera Line, Exeter to Plymouth to Plymouth and Paignton. So yes, this is definitely the line I'm most interested in. So at launch, it comes with two rolling stocks. It comes with the Class 802 and comes with the 150. But if you get the deluxe edition, you'll also get probably one of the more requested trains for Train Simulator, that being the Voyager Class 22 cross-country version. So 220 cross-country. So yes. And that is actually the train I'm going to be using in my video today. So when I made the video, I debated on whether doing scenarios or whether doing timetables. I looked at the scenarios and I thought it probably is better to do timetables. Right, let's see what we got. So, I think personally, the route I'm more interested to play is the Exeter down to Paignton side of things. That's probably the bit I'm more interested in playing. Mainly because I used to go down that line, I guess you could say, as a child. So, let's do that. So, I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with the 10 past 9 train to Driver. So, this should take about 40 minutes. Roughly. Like I said, I am genuinely interested in playing this game long term as like a chill game, because it has got me back into the idea of playing train sim games. It's also weird to have music as well, unless I turned it off on the line. Okay, master key on. There normally is. Reverse it. Brake. Well, one thing's for sure. People are right about the engine noise. It is spot on. So in this route you will have access to 3 different types of trains. So I'm using the 220 Voyager. There is also the Class 150 and there is the 802 locomotive. Oh, headlights. There we go. Day. There we go. Day running lights. Yeah, so the 802 isn't here at the moment. Also, depending on what routes you have, you also get other traffic. Like you can get Class 66 diesels. You can get the ones that I've got, the HST and the Class 166. So. And also, it sounds like there's a lot of other stuff like Flying Scotsman and a lot of heritage services. Right. Since I don't know how long it will take to close the doors, I'm going to close them now. What? turn that off. Hold on. I thought I turned random. Yeah, so that's another thing. This game also has random faults as well. Settings. General. Oh, maybe they're enabled. Okay, that's it. Right, off it goes. Certainly sounds the part. Definitely can't argue with that. I think I turned off ADS. Sorry, AWS. Well, I will say, water-wise, the water looks much better than the last one. We're going over. There we go. Yeah, the water looks better than the last one. Oh, here comes the 802. So yeah, so that basically for people that aren't familiar, that's almost the equivalent of the modern day HST. Maybe not in popularity, but in the amount of train networks it runs for, because it runs for LNER, Great Western, yeah, because it runs for Great Western, yeah, Great Western, LNER, Hull Trains, Avanti Trains. I think it's been announced. Grand Central Railway going to be getting a sort of one. Transpennine uses them. So yeah, they're basically all over the place now. Oh, there's the horn. Where's what? Where is the? I don't want to go too fast. But still, obviously, you need to make sure I keep to timetable. So this is Marsh Barton. This is one of the newest stations in England. Another thing about this game is there does tend to be hidden things on routes which you can unlock. Those things are kind of hit and miss because when it comes down to British routes, most of those markers tend to be at stations, while quite a few of the American freight routes, they tend to be just all over the place on tracks. So it's kind of one of those things, really. I do them if they're on the British route, but not on the freight route, if that makes sense. Even some of the Germany ones I don't tend to do. By the way, you may be wondering when is this game released? Officially, I believe when this video comes out, it will be today. I'm actually playing I've actually got the deluxe edition, mainly so I could actually, because I will admit, the Voyager did really tempt me into getting the deluxe, so I thought, why not? Because it's kind of one of those trains which is notorious in Britain. I would say a good way to describe it is it has a love-hate relationship. Like, some people like the Voyager, but some people really do not like this train. Yeah, some people really don't like this train. Also, graphically, I am still playing with some of the settings, so if you see it a little bit flickering with some of the trees, that is because I need to probably look at settings. I'm currently using a 2080 at the time of recording this video, so yeah. It's 3 miles. What I find interesting is that the distance mark has changed, so the distance style has changed. Ah, is that the sea we're getting near? It looks like it. Yep. So there is the ocean. English Channel. Oh no, that's not the English Channel. It's like an estuary. Okay, yeah, it's loading wise. It's a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I might need to turn the graphics down a little bit just to make sure it works. Also, that the HUD display, yeah, I've been mixing that. I liked the old one. Oh, this has one of those manual brake pressures. Okay, interesting. Now we're about to go alongside the sea, I believe. So it says 1.6 miles. Oh, there's another Voyager. Oh, this is a double header. Oh, maybe that's distance to the next signal. Okay, that might make sense. But yeah, I kind of liked the old HUD. In fairness, let me go HUD and gameplay. Objective marker. Oh, speed limit next marker. Oh, I had that turned off. There we go. That's better. Don't know why that was turned off. Because I do like that. I do like that saying where it tells me where they are. So, for anyone that's not familiar, so Newton Abbot is probably one of the more important lines down this stretch. Because Newton Abbot basically acts as a junction. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, I might need to turn graphics down because it really is starting to stutter. So, yeah. Let me put the power back up again for a little bit. So we're going to 80, so that's fine. One thing I'm actually curious about is if you are a fan of trains, what is your favourite rolling stock? Not necessarily. I think for the purpose of this video, let's leave steam trains out. Albeit mine, I have a soft spot for the Nigel Gresley version of the A4. I would say, for me, my favourite ones, probably the 166 and the 465s. So, kind of the counterparts. You have the diesel version and the electric version. Maybe the 158. I do like the 158 and the 170s. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I probably would say those four are up there for sure. There's nothing wrong with the Class 800s or the Class 700s. Or... Yeah, those type of locos that run down the East Coast main line. But I would say, for me, it's probably got to be those four are my favourite rolling stocks. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, little holiday area. Right. Okay, so I believe this is one of the... What we're about to go on now is one of the steepest inclines in the UK. First, we're about to get... So, this area here, I'm going to fly for this. This is Dawlish. So, this area was famous for its... it's famous for the seawall. So, a couple of years ago, they actually upgraded it. Oh, there's the 150. Yeah, so a couple of years ago they upgraded the seawall to try and combat erosion and protect the tracks. So it's actually... This actually used to be shorter. This actually used to be smaller. Oh. This used to be smaller than what it is today. Right. Yeah, Dawlish. I'm really not keeping an eye on my speedo. So yeah, I generally do not know if I've ever visited Dawlish. I probably have, maybe when I was younger, but I haven't probably for many years. Right. Okay, now that we've got through Dawlish, I think it's just a case of concentrating a bit more. Just up the power slightly. I'm probably, in fairness, I am probably going to make some mistakes, mainly because this is my first time running the line. Also, there's a lot of tunnel pieces here, protected from the rocks. One other detail is, so the HSTs in this, they're supposed to represent what today is known as the Castle class. So effectively, it's 4 carriages with 2 Class 43 locos either side. A headlight, that's not very powerful. Can barely see a thing. So yeah, they're supposed to represent castle classes. So the timetable, I think Dovetail have said, is based on services in 2023. So most of the rolling stock that is on this line now, I think is still there, with the exception of... I'd have to double check if the 150 is still there. Nope. Speaking of trains which run down here, here comes an 802. Shorter version this time. 5.5 miles to Newton Abbot. How are we doing time-wise? So I've got 5 minutes together. Oh, is this the incline? It might be. Because I think they said it was, what, 2.3 or something like that at one point? Oh, that's on the other side of Newton Abbot. I will say, I'm not sure if it's just me, but graphically some of the stuff does look... Well, for me... For me, graphically, it's definitely the water which looks the most improved since Train Sim World 3. might be, well, to me it looks that. Okay, what station is this one? Oh, this is Taymouth. Okay. Press 2 instead of 1. Alright, never mind. Alright, we're going downhill, so I'll keep the engine off. I think I'm not going to hit the half-past target. That's probably because my speed has been a bit erratic. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice using a new route again, because I haven't had a new route in the Train Sim World game since Train Sim World 3 came out. So yeah, that was quite a while ago. If you're wondering what my most played route is, it's either got to be Southeastern High Speed, or it's the Great Western Express. Basically, London, Paddington to Reading. Brighton Main Line I've played a fair bit, along with the Brighton to Seaford branch. Right, might as well get the power on now. I think when we get to Newton Abbot, admittedly there might be a cut in the video because I need to double check that my file space is alright. Just in case. Well, not too far out, and I think the section down to Paynton is a shorter one. Yeah, I think Newton Abbot is the halfway point. Okay, 2 miles. I don't get why it says like 1.9 or that type of thing. So the 1.9, that must mean distance to speed. What says 2 miles? That's confusing. Alright, turn that down. So now it just will slow down by itself. Oh, I was about to say it will slow down by itself, but now it won't. So I'll need to get the brakes ready in a minute. I don't know how good the brakes are on this train. Power handles. Okay. Oh, that's like that. Oh, we're going uphill again, so that's fine. There is a yellow signal, okay, so... Oh, there is a red as well, actually, so... Let me get more brake applied. Right, it's down to 60. Going down to 40 now. We're going uphill, so that'll naturally help my speed. Although interestingly, there is a red signal before then, so let me slow down a bit more. Let me put the brake pressure up a bit. So it looks like I am going to be late. Because the brake pressure... Yeah, because... Let me ease off that. So, like, we just coast for a little bit. I like the fact that it's got some rail noises as well now. Yeah, I like that, going over junctions.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yes, that's another thing as well. They've added platform and train announcements into this game, which I think immersion-wise will really bring that up. Admittedly, it is using an AI software. Not gonna lie, but the information is handwritten, like hand-coded. So basically, like the coding was done by human. The announcements are sort of AI, so it will be like timing based, if that makes sense. Yeah, I suppose they'd have to get AI for that because of the all the station names that's not actually in the game. If that makes sense. Alright, so I got one more stop after this before I hit Painting. Oh, okay, so I'm actually... So I was actually supposed to leave at 9:33, so I actually did get here sort of on time. Let me make sure the door's shut this time, unlike last time. Now we will eventually approach the branch line. The quiet before the storm, I guess you could say. Is this where the gradient is? Oh, so I don't believe we'll go on the gradient because I think we're going the Paynton route. So I think, yeah, the gradient is heading up to Plymouth way. Yeah, so I was going to check my, whoops. So I was going to check my file storage because it used to have it. I guess I'll do that talkie. Oops. Oh, it does that thing where it also got... There it is. Ah! What am I doing here? That's weird. There it is. There. Every time. Okay, that time it was because I genuinely couldn't see, so I was sidetracked. Hey, 22 miles. Hasn't really felt like it, in fairness. Right, so there's another speed restriction, 1.5 miles. So most of the time, the cross-country trains won't go down this line. Same with the 802s. So this line usually is mainly served by the 150 or I guess the 166. Whether the HST it goes down here, I'm not sure. Okay, 2.7 miles. So it's 2.7 miles, but there is a lot of time left, which is interesting. So unless there's either more speed restrictions, which is possible. Three. It's only a decent amount of power though. Probably don't need to apply the brake this time because of how steep the gradient is. I might. Let's see. No, it should be right. Yeah, there we go. Spot on for a change. Spawning in the trees. Alright, now I might need to up the power just to make sure I can maintain a constant speed. Now there's a 30 mile an hour and a 1% down gradient. This is going to be interesting. Going downhill. Blimey, so if I release the brakes, this train is going to go pretty quick. So just in case, I'm going to keep that brake on longer than normal. Wow. What station's this? Oh, is it Totnes? Oh, Tory. Where's Totnes? slow down this bit. Not gonna lie. 1.7. Wow, crikey. It's probably because we're going down to the coast. Mind you, we were climbing from. Didn't seem that long. 1.8. Also, oh, Torquay is coming up as well. So let's try and maintain a constant speed at least.
We are now approaching Torquay. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
That's weird.
Take care when stepping down from the train.
Was that a Steam notification? It sounded like it. Or was that Discord? Either way, sorry about that. I will. Fortunately, I am about to check things, so I might need to increase the brakes. So this is Torquay. Is the brakes on for too long? Well, I've got a little bit of time anyway, because I am early technically. Stationary for about 2.5 minutes. So let me double check that and I'll be right back. So yes, I did check. I think it was Discord, so apologies about that. So I think because I'm more active on Discord than I used to, it's probably that's probably the reason I got that noise. So I'll remember going forward. So we are stationary here for quite a while and I don't know why. Gives me time to take you through the map. There we go. That's weird. Why has it got a camera? So that's our destination. Oh, that's why there's a train right there. So just to let you know, you can actually operate. Like there is actually AI heritage trains which go down a little piece of line down here. I don't know how far it goes. Because that is the Paynton to Dartmouth Steam Railway. That goes from there. Tell you one thing I wish they'd bring back. I wish they'd bring back passenger cam. Because in the first Train Simulator game, you could press, I think it was 4 or something like that. You could actually sit in the cab. I don't know why they took that away. Also, that train looks pretty full. Oh, I see. When you open the doors, okay, so that's something to note. Yeah, so that's something to note. When leaving a station, you might have to start up the engine earlier than you normally would on a Voyager, because it doesn't seem to react that quick. So I'd imagine we should see a train. Well, we'd either see a train. Yes, it has left. So now it's going to be a case of what is that train? Oh, I have have to up the power. It's still slowing. Mind you, time-wise, I think we're alright. So I'll keep it at that. Keep it at 2. Oh, again, now we're going downhill. Signal. That's probably so the departing train can leave. I'd imagine. Oh, it's a 150. I'm going to do it gradually, just in case it decides that we can enter the station. Because sometimes it does that. I think distance-wise we're alright. Where is the red? There's the red signal. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like another 150. I'm just gonna crawl for a little bit. I think where we need to go, there's a 150 currently in our spot. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other side after all. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're not going to make 10-2. There's a plane somewhere. This is the level crossing. Yeah, so in the way Paynton acts as a... So Paynton is a termini, so they actually can go... They actually do go on both sides. And if you're wondering, the Heritage Line is on this side. But at the time of making this video, I don't have AI that can replicate that. So I wonder how far this goes. Okay, sadly it doesn't look like it goes to the most famous part of the line. Oh no, it does. It does. But that's where it conveniently... okay. So this is probably the most famous part of the Painted to Dartmouth line. So yeah, but unfortunately it looks like it's not really that well decorated. That might be the end of the thing. I didn't get back in time. Huh. What's that? Oh, speeding. Hey, you got gold medal. Okay, that's good. No wipers and rain. Oh, you actually get in trouble for that. Huh, interesting. Okay. So yes, overall, not a bad first run. So what I'm probably going to do now, most likely, is I will probably, like casually wise, I will probably play the scenarios, then I'll, depending on how, there's already stuff, the food designer. Sharing hub. Yeah, so there is already stuff, like they've got an old Great Western. So that's another thing. There is actually a livery designer as well, so you can download other people's liveries to like customize your train. Like that one, you got the Pride, Voyager and a old school 150. Right, so let's go to the trains. So yeah, what I'm probably gonna do next is I will most likely try the scenarios, because there's 8 of them, and then maybe, depending how I feel, I might look at maybe getting the collectibles, because if they're at stations that should be fine, but we'll see. So there has been my first time playing Train Sim Mod 6. If you've enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest videos will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing signing out.